Now the whole conversation is going to revolve around what the fuck happened to Patrick Mahomes. That wasn't that pick. Obviously, incredible play. I mean, Bates is a menace.
Yeah, very good.
He is a hell of a ball player. I did not know he existed before a few weeks ago. That's on me. I have a football show. I talk about the NFL. I should at least talk about that guy. It looked like he did that on purpose, the little ball tap. But then the fumble by Patrick Mahomes on third down to lose like 35 yards for a game-tying field goal back there. He didn't look anything like what we had seen from him in his greatest moments, what we had seen from him in past AFC Championship games, in which I think he's 2-1 or 3-1. 3-1, I think.
2-2 now because he lost to Brady, and then yesterday.
So he was 2-1, but the Brady loss, he didn't get to go back on the field for the overtime.
Right.
So everybody's just assuming he would have went out there and had another great drive and had a great game. He had always done well in these biggest games, and then the second half just complete fall apart. Let's assume it's the entire offense. Let's do that whole thing and not just blame it completely on him, but maybe it was Jackson and Brittany.
Absolutely.
It's possible.
It's certainly possible.
I don't want to spotlight, gaslight, anything like that, but I mean, it's going to be a long offseason for those two, I think. I think there's going to be some personal growth this offseason.
A lot of soul search.
I think there is. I think there's going to be some personal growth this offseason. And this is not just about Patrick losing in the AFC Championship. There's only 4 teams left, right? Mm-hmm. They should be pumped that they even made it to the AFC Championship. That feeling will not happen until they retire, by the way. Like next week, they're not happy they made it to the AFC Championship. Nobody's openly allowed to be happy you made it to the AFC Championship anyways. It's just one of those things where if you don't make it to the Super Bowl, you stink, especially when that team is littered with Ferraris and it's like built to go to the Super Bowl. But I think there's a lot of personal growth that happens after losing and, not attaining whatever everybody else is expecting and not reaching the goals that you have in front of you that you could have definitely got. And then you start thinking about what could you change? How can we change? What do we do? I wonder if we will see the same tag team duo off the field around the Mahomes family next season as we saw this season. I would take a strong guess at no. Just a strong guess at no. I might be wrong. There are some people in this studio that are Team Brittany, and this is not one of those things, but they've been thrusted into the spotlight as well at a young age, right? Off the field, Patrick Mahomes. Then there's videos obviously surfacing from yesterday from the tag team of insufferability over there. I mean, there is just a lot of stuff, but I think next season we'll see a very different group. But I am bummed for the Chiefs, who had a hell of a run, hell of a team. But I mentioned in the first hour, and I'd like to get your take on this offseason, there's going to be a lot of reflection, right? They were one of the final 4 teams, Kansas City. Like, hell of a year. Like, they'll never say that, but like, hell of a year. You get to the AFC Championship, and the expectation that they've kind of set for themselves and the standard is much higher than everybody else. You got to get to the Super Bowl. If you don't get to the Super Bowl, you're a terrible team. It's like a lot of great teams don't make it to the Super Bowl. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. But they'll do an entire reflection. And I wonder, if they'll have a family sit down and just be like, it feels like everybody likes me, okay, personally. And I know this is very selfish to say because football is a team sport and a family is a family thing. But, boy, it does feel like the only bullshit I really deal with is because of you two right there. Like, is there maybe differently this year? Maybe we don't.
Please.
Maybe we grow. Hey, you guys are thrusted into a spotlight too. You got handed a bunch of money. You could have never known. We all make mistakes, but maybe you two stop making about you two. Maybe like you're actually not that good of a dancer, okay? And nobody's really, I appreciate what you guys are doing, but do it to your friends. Send group texts to your friends, kind of enjoy this thing. Don't need the story to be about you two every fucking game, it feels like. And once again, Brittany and Jackson, they're thrusted into the spotlight as well. They're young. They're going through their shit. But I do think we'll see an entirely new operation coming out of Kansas City next season, personally, out of the quarterback camp. I think so. And that'll be an off-season conversation that'll probably happen. Do you agree with that?
I mean, I guess Patrick's just in a weird spot. He's in a very tough spot right there. If he does, I don't know how he feels about them, on the field pregame, doing all this stuff, bringing attention to themselves. I mean,
he loves her, by the way. This is we're not questioning their love at all. We're not questioning that at all. We think it's awesome, but that's almost why I feel like we should bring it up. You got to tell them, hey, I think we should have a conversation here, Pat. Is that what you would do? No, I'm just saying maybe Patrick doesn't want to have the conversation, but somehow, some way,
would you want to have that conversation?
No, but let's just say there's a couple people on the internet that are having that conversation for him. Like, hey, why don't you two maybe think this offseason, let's help our brother or the father of our child.
Don't you think that they think they probably think they are helping him. Like, oh, we're just growing the brand. We're just, everyone's fans.
Yeah, he could say that to Jackson. But Jackson has so many TikTok followers that are waiting with bated breath to see, what
Yeah,
dance
he's not stopping
gonna
that.
be doing.
Listen, I'm a fan. Okay, I'm a fan of his TikTok.
Oh, I'm not. I hate it. It's so
everybody's
annoying.
a fan of his TikTok, dude. Everybody.
I am.
Yeah, we all are. We all love his TikTok.
No.
Hey, just do your thing. Just do your thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just do your. Hey, congrats to all of them. And maybe they are just taking attention away from Patrick Mahomes. Everybody likes Patrick. It's like the Russell Wilson Team 3 thing.
Mm-hmm.
Team 3 wants a trade. Team 3 wants a new offensive line. Team 3 wants a new offensive coordinator. Russell, I didn't say any of that stuff. No. And then when you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, it's like, okay, everybody hates Brittany. Brittany is trending. Okay, Brittany is trending. What's it for? It's all terrible. Okay,
no.
Jackson Mahomes is now trending. It's all terrible. Patrick Mahomes is trending. Man, we love that guy. Okay, so maybe they are doing it right. Maybe that is 100% a thing, but the Kansas City Chiefs should be happy with what they accomplished.